Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy 52K, sir. Welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright, guys, so today I'm here to show you guys another anime inspired build coming to you from the good old faded boy himself. Now, I have been watching a lot of My Hero Academia, and since the new Edge of Fate just dropped, I've actually been looking forward to doing this build because of a couple perks that are really nice and synchronized very well with this character I'm about to choose. And that character today is Shoto Todoroki from the My Hero Academia series. Now, about Shoto Todoroki, he has the half cold, half hot quirk, also known as Ericon. His hero name was a student in class 1A at UA High School, where he got in through recommendations. He's also the son of Endeavor, the former number 1 and number 2 pro hero. He's the protagonist of the My Hero Academia series. 8 years after the final war, Shoto has graduated from UA High School and is the current number 2 pro hero in the Vigilante series, which is the current spin-off that is airing right now of My Hero Academia, and is actually a hit. So I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, you know. But he was originally cold and aloof due to his abusive upbringing, due to his father Endeavor. He's not the nicest father, you know, not the best, but you know, it happens. But due to that, he was focused and unemotional. Shoto preferred to keep everything to himself instead of hanging out with others, and it took him a while to get friends, as you guys know. And I would say his closest friend, that is Midoriya. If you guys want to see more anime related content like this, or anime characters being put into video games by your boy 50, please make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, because it's about to get good, baby. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the build. Okay, so first things first, the exotic of choice is the Full Tracer's helmet, because we are going a nice weapon damage setup. But due to us going this route, we have very high stats. We have 3 very high stats. That is grenade, health, and weapons, which we're gonna need because these weapons are our bread and butter for our Shoto Todoroki build. Now, we have 3 weapon damage mods and 2 health mods as well. And for our Full Tracer's helmet, I decided to go Thermodynamic Siphon 2 times and 1 Harmonic Siphon, Thermodynamic Siphon, Rapid Solar, and Stasis Final Blows create a Orb of Power, which is insane. And we're getting that constantly thanks to our lovely weapons. And I have 2 Bowstring Detonation. Well, I'm gonna have 2 Bowstring Detonation once I level this up a bit more. I'm sorry. I'm no materials. We're gonna get there, all right? Next, we have Fastball, just to throw farther throw distance. I have 2. Sorry, run from the cops. This is storm outside. Sorry, my bad. That was y'all didn't know that. Increase the ammo generation of stasis weapons 2 times, and we got collecting a Orb of Power causes you to gain 1 temporary armor charge when your shield becomes broken. You gain temporary damage reduction. Consume 3 or more stacks of armor charges, granting a longer duration to the damage reduction for each charge, making it super tanky. And I have 2 recuperation and 1 better already. Walking over 1 overpower completely heals us from negative health, which is so good. Super hard for us to die as long as we're constantly moving around and killing enemies, which is a guarantee. And we have Proximity Award for a overshoot whenever we complete a finisher. Next, we also have shortly after using class ability, your next weapon findable spawns an overpower, and Powerful Attraction. We don't have to walk over all the overpowers; they will gravitate towards us, like din, you know, like din. All right, and we have Overload Submachine Gun, Anti-Barrier Scout Rifle, and Unstoppable Sidearm. Now we are switching between multiple primary weapons. It depends on the content you are playing. And now we have Frigid Glare. While Frost Armor is active, Stasis Precision Final Blows cause combatants to release a freezing burst, which is super nice. Then sustain damage, weapon damage while radiant, or defeating a scorched combatant with the weapon causes the target to release solar projectiles that deal damage and scorch on impact. Alright, Elemental Coalescence. Defeating targets has the chance to create elemental pickup matching your equipped super element, which is super nice. You throw away explosions, kaboom. Next up we have Shoulder to Shoulder. Defeating sustained precision damage against events, while near 2 or more allies grants you damage resistance, which is super nice and very, very good for team play. Next we have Cauterized Darkness. Stasis, Strand, debuffed. Non-boss combatants take increased solar damage from all sources. And next we have, while you have Frost Armor, taking critical damage releases a burst that freezes nearby combatants and grants Frost Armor to you and nearby allies, which is super, super good. And next we have Fever and Chill. Rapid Precision hits with solar weapons grants Radiant. Rapid Precision hits with Stasis weapons grant Frost Armor. So we're super tanky along with a nice damage buff. Also, next we have Rapid Precision Rifling. Rapid Precision hits or final blows with Scout Rifle grants them increased reload and reduce incoming flinch, which is very nice for a good shot at. We can keep hitting those nice headshots, you know. And next we have Flame, Fiber, and Freeze combines the Solar Strand and Solar Stasis assignments mod into one, which is, as you guys see here, the Thermodynamic Siphon, which is super nice to have. All right, and let's go ahead and get into the subclass setup, baby. As you guys know, I just love running Stasis Squad, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen your boy Todoroki, but he loves using his ice. He has much more control over his ice abilities than his fire abilities, but that does not stop him from being an absolute menace to society with his abilities. But next we have Acrobatics Dodge, just to give us Radiant, make us be able to burst those barrier champions with any weapon we have in our hands. But if not, we always have our nice little Scout Rifle just to do the job. And next we have Triple Jump. I decided to go Snare Bound just to weaken our enemies as well, just to make it a lot easier for bossing, dealing damage to bosses and stronger combatants. So making it easy for me and my teammates to burst them down, you know what I'm saying? Next we have Dustfield. Like I said, much more control over our Stasis abilities. And as you guys seen earlier, I want to say, what was it? Fever and, wait, no, is it Fever and Chill? With Frost Renewal. Wait, no, is it Frost Renewal? Wait, what? Okay, Cauterized Darkness. Here we go. With Cauterized Darkness, this a debuff. Whenever we throw our dust field, our enemies are debuffed. Anybody inside the dust field is slowed. That counts as a debuff. They take more slow damage. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, it equates to our weapons. You feel me? And I just love being able to go invisible. As you guys know, it's just too strong not to go invisible. It makes it super easy to get reses and get better positioning if you're being targeted by lots of enemies. And also for like Krugerlord. And then we have Winter Shroud. Dodging slows nearby targets, slowing targets briefly increase your class ability regeneration. And that is our good old Acrobatics Dodge. Will also give us a damage increase and slows enemies. So it also debuffs enemies and increases our damage as well, which is so nice, guys. So nice, and it's just much better than both of these dodges, I'm not gonna lie. Now these do reload, but I don't care. Next we have Faucet of Protection. While shrouded, surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. While transcendent, the effect is increased, which is so freaking good. Extremely strong. Next we have Faucet of Ruin. As you guys see, I don't have much unlocked, but to be honest, for this build, you don't need too much. I'm still like the bare bones of Prismatic, but we're gonna unlock more, of course. Next we have Faucet of Ruin. They did change it around because it used to be melee, but now it's weapon damage. So increase the size of damage of your burst or shatter. You shatter a stasis crystal or frozen target, increase the area effect of solar ignitions. So that also counts for incandescent from your weapons or from your soul weapons, or if you have Sunshot, that too. You know. Faucet of Courage. Your Arc, Solar, and Void abilities deal increased damage to targets afflicted with darkness debuffs, which, like I said, makes it much stronger, which also mixes very well, like I said, with our Cauterized Darkness, giving us an even further damage increase, making this shit insane, my people. You know what I'm saying? Make it insane. All right. Let me go back. Let me stop. All right. But yeah, this is just so good to have. I'm not gonna lie. Next we have Faucet of Hope. Or you have an elemental buff. Your class ability regenerates more quickly, and that is pretty much at all times since we're running 2 buffs at the same time, darkness and light debuffs, which is super nice, guys. Super nice. All right, next let's get to the weapons. For the weapons, actually, you know what? I'm gonna just go. So for the weapons, now I am switching around. You will have to switch them around if you're going to do Nightfall. If you're going to do Nightfall, I recommend the Wicked Implement or a weapon with headstone, because shattering stasis crystals deal a huge amount of damage, and makes it so much easier to crowd control enemies. So anything with headstone, preferably a scout or pulse rifle if you have one, or we can implement, which also slows enemies around it, and the super strong against overload champion, so you don't need to switch to your nice little submachine gun if you don't want to use that on your overload champions. But I have both. If you're just running regular strikes, this works amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it works absolutely amazing. So you can definitely run that as well. But let's go ahead and talk about what it does. The Burgos curve. Final blows with this weapon grant stasis arrows. Your next hit fire will shot them in a single volley. So if you get 5 kills in a row, you shoot five stasis arrows and cause 5 stasis pillars to emerge, and increase a huge burst of damage, which is extremely strong against regular mobs and stronger combatants. Not so much against bosses, but hey, you can make it work if you want to do that. But if you're going to do bossing, I definitely recommend the Wicked Implement and or any weapon with headstone for weaker enemies as well, and you can just have more precision and more sustained damage. But yeah, either your Wicked Implement, whatever you call that, jurisprudent.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah, that's they made that word up. They had to have made that word up. I ain't gonna lie. Next we have your Tide Apex. This is probably my favorite weapon that I got, and I just got this weapon. I got it maxed out with incandescent, which is my favorite ability or favorite perk to run on my SMGs, just because it's just so strong and increases the blast radius of our heat, or not heat, but a nice scorch. What do you say? Like a scorch explosion, if I say so myself. Next we have Heal Clip. Dealing a final blow grants cure to me and my ally, so it cures us and starts our health regeneration. And Temporal Blast, this weapon stores a portion of damage to next charge. At 5 charges, the weapon's next shot creates a explosive blast on impact that damages nearby combatants, which just so happens to be perfect. The perfect mod to roll with incandescent. Alright, my bad. Sorry, I'm done. That's my fault. And I just love my Quillam's Terminus. This is probably just my favorite one. Now, if I had like Swashbuckler or something, but I love Firing Line, so it increases the precision damage, which is super nice. So me and my team are just standing together, burning down the boss. This is perfect. Next I run over as well. So this is like perfect for squad play, and it's not bad at group play either. But yeah, we can go backup mag, just increase the magazine size if you want, or you can go right here if you want. But hey, do as you guys please. But to be honest, guys, and yeah, the reason I'm not on tower anymore because my power went out. There's a storm brewing right now. There's a storm brewing. So wish me luck, and let's hope the power stays on, just so we can play the game, you know, so we don't have to edit this video and drop it for just. But man, if you guys enjoyed today's video, man, I'm out. You did catch the next one. Peace.
I feel like Bruno, but call me Uno, cause I got one of them with me. And I'm a beast, pity, this shit gon' bang, shitty, gotta put on for my city, bitch, I keep everything I think I had enough, all this money got me acting up. Niggas be mad as fuck, cause they know I gotta bag it up.